Hey guys, Ferry Corsten here from A State of Trance, Mexico. I'm sitting here backstage and this is my Trance Top Threes. My top three types of food that I cannot live without. Japanese, you know, it's just nice and light food that always pleases the stomach. Then we go straight to the other side of the spectrum, which is Indian food. I love Indian food. It's super heavy, but it's so good. You can't stop eating. And you can never go wrong with just really nice and pure Mediterranean stuff. You know, it's just what better than a piece of little bread with, you know, tomato and some garlic and hamon and all of that stuff. Amazing. Top three places I've ever visited. I think I have something with Japan. I would say Tokyo, but from Tokyo I would rather go to a place called Hakuba, which is I'm a big snowboard fan. So in Japan, that's, you know, one of the places that is amazing for that. So Hakuba in Japan, beautiful place. My wife's Filipino, so as much as a concrete jungle it is, I love Manila. I love going there, I love hanging out there. And yeah, gotta be honest, I mean, I love hanging out in Amsterdam. You know, it's just a lovely place to be, especially in summer. My top three DJs I would love to play back to back with. Yeah, that's a good question. I think Marcus Schultz. You know, we've done it many times, but we have this really cool understanding of where this set should go and how we can read each other. The other one would be Carl Cox. You know, I've always been a big fan of Carl. Very eclectic, goes left and right within techno. But if I just do the same thing left and right within trance and we mix that together, see what that will do. And the other one, I'm looking into the house world. Maybe Oliver Heldens. Yeah. First of all, he's my neighbor, so we have tons of time to practice. And he's just a great guy, and I love the music he plays on stage. If I could travel back to any time in history, that's a good one. There's a certain time in history which is a great area. You know, there's the academics say this, and people with a common sense say something else. And I would like to go back to that time, which is like many of thousands of years ago, to see where we as a human species actually came from. That's an interesting time. Right around medieval times, I would just have a look, see how harsh it was, and yeah, I think around, let's say, late 1800s, early 1900s. You know, just the what is like the chivalry, like how gentlemen were in those days. We lost the whole sort of like gentleman thing today. You know, that would be a really cool moment in time to see how that was and what we could actually learn as gentlemen today from that. If I won the lottery, what would I do? Depends how big my prize is. But let's say it's the grand prize. I'm a pretty social person, so there's definitely a chunk of it that I would donate to charity. There's definitely a big chunk of it that I would secure, not per se for me to live and to go outrageous, but more for my kids and their kids to be okay. And then, yeah, the other thing is buy that next beautiful car or that next beautiful watch, or invest it in a proper thing, and maybe, you know, do more with that if the economy does goes the way I hope it will do. But yeah, that's it for the lottery stuff. Okay guys, I'm Ferry Corsten. These were my Trance Top Threes and tips and everything. I hope you enjoyed it. So see you soon. Ciao.